Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and let's explore the Magic Hand Underground. So, like finding the actual well, there are a whole bunch of different spots that you can go into, and there's a certain correct order, and that order is right, left, left, right. So you just want to go past the two thingies, and yeah, and oops, another random 4 eyes that I forgot to cut out. I think I wasn't sure whether I fought this guy before or not. Yeah, so here he is again. And he missed his attack. Oh, he approaches slowly like the alligators. That's what he does. That's what's special about him. But he died anyways, so it really doesn't matter anymore. Go right, and now we're in the second section. So that's just a little memorization of the right path thing. And we have a treasure, or rather a present. And I talk to the present, open it, and there's another magic herb. So I'm just going to go ahead, use a magic herb, and then pick up this one. It's a little dumb, I know, but I wanted the magic herb, and plus some more HP is nice. I'm actually going to need all of our HP coming up soon. Well, at least a lot of it, because we have a bit of another mini-boss coming up. Let's check this chest. It contains a PSI stone. It works kind of like the Big Bag. Not the Big Bang, the Big Bag. Horrible joke is horrible. I was trying to go for like a Big Bang Theory type of reference, but didn't really go through with it apparently. But it works like the Big Bag, heals 20 at PP per use, and it has a whole bunch of uses. And now we have the fish! Apparently we used an old rod. What we want to do is to use defense up on Ninten, because, well, Ninten's the only character you can use it on, because that'll increase your defense a lot, and then you take no damage from him. Whereas normally you take like 10 or 15 damage from him, and if it's a continuous attack, then you'd really be taking 20 to 30 damage, and that would be pretty bad. And if you want to, you could use offense up after that, and get even more offense and kill it in 1 or 2 attacks, but after the defense up, it's just a matter of hitting him. I mean, after that, you'd have to get really unlucky and miss a whole lot for it to be able to actually kill you. I mean, it's been 3 turns, it's only done 6 damage to me. I've done like 50 damage to it. It doesn't have that much HP, it's a mini-boss. But, yeah, there's a specific reason. You want to fight this guy. And if you can't beat him, then go grind some more and then fight him again. You want to fight this guy before you leave Magic Hand, because you get a very, very good item. And he will automatically fight you when you step in that hole right there the first time. I think you only fight him the first time. Although after you fight him the first time and get the item, it really doesn't matter. He also gives a nice chunk of experience and probably money. And we get the Onyx Hook. Well, great, I need an item. This is another one of those items that you're going to want to keep for the entire game. I could get rid of GGF's diary, but for whatever reason I'm keeping it. I think I thought I needed it for future XX stones. However, that is not the case. Anyway, get the Onyx Hook. It basically allows you to go to Magic Hand whenever you want. Just use it as an item, you go to Magic Hand. So that's pretty nice. And there's a sword. That is a weapon for a character that we do not have yet. It is one of his strongest weapons, and with it you don't have to buy him a weaker weapon and he can do a whole bunch of damage. But we'll do that later. I'm using the life up cream because I need an extra space because I didn't get rid of GGF's diary. And we got the sword, but we can put that into storage for now, along with the GGF's diary. But, you know, let's talk to this guy. He's a forgotten man. Okay, so we have to ignore him, or no? Well, let's use the goodwill and talk to him, not read his mind. Talk to him. Yep, he's a man that doesn't exist, and yeah. He's just going to talk a couple times, so keep on talking to him. He basically talks about how much he's alone and, well, forgotten. Keep on talking to him, and he will question you. You want to say no, and then the opposite of whatever I say right here. You want to say yes. I thought, okay, maybe Nintendo will be nice here. No, you have to say, yes, I will ignore you, and then he'll disappear. But now you have to listen to his entire monologue again, and technically he is talking in a monologue. Like he's saying right here, because Nintendo doesn't talk. In fact, really none of our characters talk. They have like 2 lines in the entire game. Nintendo definitely never talks because Nintendo seems to have a thing for not allowing their main characters to talk. But anyways, we're now leaving the stone. However, it is in a different area. Now we are close to... What is this place? Crap, what is the name of this place? I forget. No, well, we have fight with a new enemy, the Barbot. I believe they have PSI Beam Alpha, maybe, perhaps. And the little saucer has Psy Shield Alpha, which will protect from some damage from PSI. It's kind of like Shell in Final Fantasy. But now with all those defensive items, we don't really take all that much damage anymore. I mean, these are the actual enemies of the area. They don't get much. They only get slightly stronger than these guys, and yet they're only doing 1 damage. And that's how you're not going to be taking all that much damage anymore, and this game just got a whole bunch easier, at least for this part. If you didn't get those items, it's pretty hard, just because of how much damage you'll be taking compared to how much you're able to heal. And then you might want to use the big bag a whole lot more, unlike me. But that's besides the point. So we want to wrap around here, across the cliff. Learned a new spell, I believe it was 4th D Slip. 4th D Slip is a spell that will allow you to automatically run away from a battle, rather than chancing it and possibly messing it up. Also, next up we have a skunk. Very weak enemy, doesn't really do anything all too interesting. I mean, you'd expect it to do something like spray a stinky spray, and that'll do something, but I've never seen it happen at least. So I'm just going to say that the skunks do absolutely nothing of interest. You just kill them, you get experience and money, and you can go on with your life. With a dead squirrel. Not a squirrel, a skunk. God. What is with me? So wrap right around here. There we go. And now we are heading to Merrysville. Okay. Yeah, I keep on getting the names of the towns in Earthbound and this area confused. But I don't know really why, except they're similar games. They're made by the same people. But oh well. So, let's see here. What can we sell? We can sell absolutely nothing. I need all these things, or I need to put them in storage. You can't throw away great-grandfather's diary and stuff like that, unlike you can with regular items. Also, we want to get the aluminum bat, so you want to make enough money for that as well. And see, by getting the boomerang in Magicant Castle, you just saved yourself $1,100. And just, oh, why do... Ruler. Okay, whatever. And let's just go ahead back down here. We kind of have to sort out the inventory, which I shall demonstrate the Onyx Hook, and yeah. So, talking on the phone for a second off screen. Believe I maybe went there. Maybe. I think I went to Magicant. Nope, I can't. Okay. I don't think you should. Come on, I'll give you my thing and my bat right now, and then I'll just automatically hold the bat. Why can't I do that? Okay, so attempting to use... Okay, can't throw away great-grandfather's diary, even though we don't need it anymore. So I'm trying to squeeze the PSI stone, but that didn't get rid of it. Because it's like the big bag. And you're going to get a whole bunch of them throughout the game, so don't worry about overusing them. You'll have plenty, especially since there are a couple enemies that drop them much later on, but still there. So let's go ahead and use the Onyx Hook. We gotta go back, give all of our items away. You can also give them away to one of the people at your house. It might be your sister, but your house is really far away, and you really can't get there all too easily. It's a whole lot easier to get to Magicant and then come back. Especially since the other entrance to Magicant, the one that you leave from, is really close to Merrysville, your current location. Okay, so just getting rid of a couple items. What was the second item I got rid of? I know I got rid of the great-grandfather's diary and the sword. What was the other one? I just missed it. Okay, well, on the way back, while in the underground, you can find the Ulrich, which can use PK Thunder Alpha. Wait a minute, is it PK and I've just been calling it PSI stuff all the time? Oh, darn it, whatever. But anyways, pretty easy. Thunder doesn't do a whole lot. you can advance to the next level. The Earth Talisman, or the Earth Pendant, will block PK Thunder attacks. Well, it'll make them weaker. And the H2O element will block fire. I think I got the wrong element thingies. Now that I think I did. Well, shoot. So get either H2O or fire pendants. But I think that H2O pendants are the one that I wanted. But I still got through the game with fire pendants, so you know, whatever. I mean, yeah, also these are eagles, also rather weak enemies, nothing really special about them except for that they can possibly come in packs as they just did. And yeah, nothing to worry about at all. Enemies here give decent experience, nothing to really write home about. I mean, you wouldn't be like, oh my god, the eagle gave me 20 experience points. I mean, it's not really all that great. And also we got the wolves. Again, not all that great. I mean, a whole bunch of plain enemies that don't do anything of the interesting. But what is interesting is that if you were looking at the stray dog sprite as it was appearing, and then you'd see its tail curl up and its collar come back on all of a sudden, that's because they used most of the wolf sprite, and then they just recolored it and put curled tail and a collar on sprite on top of that wolf. So they saved a bit of memory doing that. You're going to see that a couple of other times with different enemies. Wolf is the original version though, and they just redid it to look like the stray dog. I mean, come on now. There we go. That's really annoying. That guy's going to block your entrance to the store a lot. So, fourth try now, because I kind of missed the second, or the third. So, we can finally buy our aluminum bat. We can up our attack power a whole lot, and we are as powerful as we can get right now, except for maybe grinding, but I don't want to do that all too much. Really, I'm only going to grind when you need to. Also, Nintendo has a funny number for HP. Yay! And go ahead, use the aluminum bat. We can go ahead and sell the new one. There's a difference in offense if you were paying attention. Anyway, we're going to return the wooden bat. Now we have 3 empty item slots, which is nice. So we get $250 for that. She basically buys it for half of what you would spend for it. So, I mean, the aluminum bat, it was $1,000. When you sell it, you'll get $500 back. So yeah, that's how that works. Anyways, I'm looking for the next destination, which was right there, by the way. This is actually the destination after the next destination. So I'm kind of going out of order a bit. And probably could have went through this area. However, I did not want to. So this is Sweet's little factory, okay? So remember that, because we're going to go there immediately after we go to this area. And this is probably going to be the last place we go to in the game. Or not in the game. Yeah, see you guys. This is the finale of the Let's Play. I'll see you all in the next one. No. It's right there, dude. Yeah, I'm a bit fuzzy on this for whatever reason. Whatever. And also, we're not all that far from Podunk, now that I look at it. So, oh well. Come on. You've passed it like 3 times now. Come on. Dude. Check. Okay. I have no idea what a debuntatory is, or whatever, but remember the name Duncan. Okay, there's the hotel, there's the department store again. Okay, circling around this area a 4th time, it's right there, come on, go in, yeah! Finally! Okay, so anyway, this is the school. I believe it's the elementary school. There's one specific kid that you do not want to talk to. She will automatically heal you fully, just won't save the wounded / dead, or whatever you'd call it. So there's at least one kid that you don't want to talk to here, because he'll give you a status afflictment called cold, where it will basically give you a cold, which for whatever reason the nurse can't cure either. I mean, you think she would have the most experience with cold, but whatever. So just talk to only certain ones. There are a couple. I'm not going to talk to any of them because I really don't talk to NPCs either, or ever, and I just don't want to risk it. And yeah, I'm just kind of looking around, seeing, oh, hey, look, a piano. Maybe this thing will give us a melody? Nope, no problem. Well, there kind of is a problem. This is the only room with a freaking piano in it. All the others look alike. So I'm guessing that's like the music room? Well, at least this one has some presents in it. So we can get a plastic bat, which we just sold. Actually, no, that was our first weapon. Wow. We could get that in Ninten's house. And also slingshot. That's kind of a downgrade of the boomerang. I mean, it has less accuracy. Both the boomerang and the slingshot have less accuracy, but the boomerang has more attack out of the two. So just use the boomerang. Don't worry about the slingshot. Just sell it or get rid of it, and the plastic bat as well. So now that we've tried to go up there, we can go in here, the guy who said he was busy earlier, talk to him, and yeah, I don't want him to play Nintendo games or whatever. It's, yeah. And then he goes and badmouths his wife for whatever reason. It's humorous. Doesn't even pack me a brown bag lunch. Isn't that horrible? Well, yes it is. And then she just goes shopping and spends all of his money, which he probably doesn't have much of, because I mean, he's a janitor. I'm assuming. I mean, yeah, sure, why not have some tea? And then the screen goes weird blue fluorescent lights and waving, and it just keeps on talking and talking for 5 minutes. Oh wait, wrong game, never mind, okay. So anyway, automatic cutscene in which you will walk around, and you can hold the B button, or whatever the run button is to make it go faster, and he will unlock the way to the roof. Assuming that there's like a door at the very top that was locked. So, okay, there's a trash can, and there's a guy here. That mountain looks rather dangerous. I mean, there's a smoke coming out of it. It looks pretty neat, though. Okay, so, can't read his mind, so apparently there's nothing going on in there. Oh god, he stole explosives. Okay, so you want to choose not to tell anybody, even though I just told him that I would. And he comes out, and oh look, that guy looks familiar from the part where we named our characters. He's Loid, and he wants to fly the bottle rockets. Well, we shall solve his dream. Well, we shall grant him his dream next time. Well, eventually, we'll get there. We'll work on it. See you then.